What I mean when I say vibrational environment, hypothetically speaking, let's say you have five buildings in front of you. One's a restaurant, one's a school, one's a gymnasium, a library, and one's, whatever. It doesn't matter. It could be a hospital. Whenever you walk into one of them, you are now in a completely, totally different, separate vibrational environment than the others. And it will only offer you experiences that match the vibrational dominant frequency of whatever that vibrational environment is comprised of. So if you're in a hospital, that's what you're going to see as the vibrational environment. If you're in the school, a church, a library, a restaurant, a gym, it's all a given, really. So you are consciously in charge of your energy and where that energy is placed by creating this wave, this transmission that is broadcast on a multi-directional wave. Every area of the cosmos is receiving it. And it all depends on what type of frequency it is, meaning the signature, the nature of it. Is it high vibrational, or low vibrational, whatever? That's what you will activate as a delivery request. And it is a sad state of affairs. It is a sad state of affairs to say that how much time, energy, attention, and effort you waste on complaining, whining, moaning, groaning, what you don't have, by not realizing that you have everything. The reason you feel that you don't have anything and that you're missing out and that these others have and the rich and all that is because you've been conditioned to believe the lack, loss, and absence mentality that you fortify with your belief system, because you don't see these things happening in your physical environment. Therefore, you don't have them in your physical environment. You don't have them in your possession. And this is the grand illusion, the great mirage. Not realizing that you are thoroughly equipped from the inception of your soul with everything you feel that you are lacking. There's nothing missing, nothing broken in your life. It's just that when you came here, they told you, okay, you're just a name and a number and fit in. And this is what the definition of success is, and beauty. If you don't look like this, you're not beautiful. If you don't have these things, you're not successful. If you're not in possession of this and that, then you're not rich and famous and all this garbage that they feed your head with. That's why you live vicariously through the lives of these celebrities, because you wish your life was like theirs. It's that way by design. That's how they get you to move from your individual present moment into becoming an assimilated, drone escaping through, fantasy and illusion. So you are now vacating the only space possible where you can properly manifest anything. Because you're so busy living vicariously through the lives of these individuals, reading from their book of dreams, you're not even bothering to write your own book of dreams. You're hung up on that stuff. It's all a matter of you activating from the dormancy that massive energy that is awakened through the realization by the power of your intention, saying, I am unlimited. There is no end or, confinement of what I can do. Nobody trained you or told you this stuff. Not at all. And they won't, because it's not in their best interest to do so. It's always to just keep you nameless, faceless, quiet, dumbed down, morbidly obese, do what you're told, and just go along, go with the flow, no pain, no gain, all that garbage. And that's all they want you to do. Just drift in an existence of a never-ending series of nothingness. And I'm here to tell you no, not at all. You know what I mean? So that's what I mean when I say vibrational environment. You create these things. And it's up to you to stay there or not. You have to be consistent. You have to be diligent. You have to be dedicated, loyal, devoted, and determined not to be distracted by the darkness, by feeding into your addictions and your obsessions. That's why they program you to be addicted to things. You become obsessed over them, and then they become habitual, where you feel you cannot live without them, like smoking, drinking, drugs, whatever it is. You feel, because the mind is convinced through the psychosomatic exchange of this information that has been relayed from a point of origin, that is the system, through the power of suggestive influence, convincing you that what you are hearing is the truth, because you give validity to these individuals as authority figures and professionals at the top of their field. So how can it not be true, aka the placebo effect? Your mind will go to work in making it a reality, and you will be transmitting these frequencies in a multi-directional wave, and the experiences that you see as a result will be the dominant vibrational frequency of what you're asking for. Your experience is an offering from the universe saying, if this is what you want, you got it. And that experience will be an exact offering, an exact representation of the dominant vibrational transmissions of what you have initially broadcast. So it's a delivery request. If you call for pizza, you get pizza. You can't pick up the phone and order Chinese food and expect pizza to come to the door. It's not going to happen. That's just how this stuff works. That's why I say you must forego the law of attraction, because it's nonsense. You must learn to brandish your own unlimited potential energy by writing your own narrative, your own inner dialogue, your own inner monologue. Because your inner conversations with yourself have to match the outer conversations you have with the universe and with others. That's the way it works. You can't have two totally different conversations going on, or else everything becomes non sequitur. You can't start the conversation inside yourself with one topic and then finish on the outside with another. It has to all be in alignment with each other. And you have to be genuine. You can't be disingenuous. You have to focus and live in the moment and realize that you are freaking awesome in every way. It's just that they have convinced you that you're ordinary, average, normal, everyday. Return to your homes, citizens. Return to your homes. Nothing to see here. Return to your homes. Return to your ordinary lives. That garbage. And everybody just follows through, because human beings are social creatures. By no means are they civil. There is no civility in all humans. Some human beings, like myself and a few others, are civil. If you don't believe me, watch what happens when you have a power outage. That's when the true nature of humanity starts creeping out. Oh, yeah. And especially during riots. That's another one. That's a biggie. Because people basically just hide who they are all the while, just waiting for that catalyst to set them off, waiting for something to allow them to remove those inhibitions, and then they can be allowed to be who they really are inside. And that's a spooky sight. Anyway, just a reminder. You have to formulate your own understanding of what these things mean to you, and that is exactly what it's going to be, because the truth is not universal. Your truth is yours, and you are always right no matter what you do, because this universe is exactly that. It's universal. It's omniversal. It's metaversal. It's unbelievable. And so are you.